All right, guys. So yesterday I went to go see The Mummy, 1999, starring Brendan Fraser in theaters. 25th anniversary is why it's kind of like why it's in theaters, but also if you guys haven't noticed, last few years now, kind of like during the decline of movie theater going people, they've been putting a lot of old classic movies in theaters now, and I mean, yay, hello. I mean, like, yay, hooray, because like I have reason to go to the movies a lot more now because of this. Like, I missed Back to the Future was in theaters early this year, but I think part one coming back again. So maybe I'll go watch that. I don't know, but like Scarface has been going on in there. The Godfather has been playing back. Of course, I mean, the Hayao Miyazaki movies have been doing this for years now, but like now they're bringing like regular Hollywood movies back in now. Like Scott Pilgrim versus the World is playing next week, which is it next week or next? I think it's next month. Next month, Scott Pilgrim versus the World is playing again. I probably want to go see that again because I saw it when it first opened up. I saw like the first week it opened. I mean, it's a cool movie. You know, I saw it recently, last year. I think I saw it 2 years ago. I mean, I liked it, but I probably wouldn't go see it in theaters again. You know, it's a cool movie, but I just want to go see it again. You know, but I bought the graphic novels. I enjoyed the graphic novels, but you know, whatever. But yeah, the Mummy was like really great. It's like it feels like an 80s movie, but it looks like a 90s movie, if that makes any sense. Like, the whole tone of the movie feels 80s. Like, the way just the movie is shot, the way like, the dialogue is. Like, there's a lot of quiet scenes in that movie. Like, we're just action, no one's talking. And it's very strange, because used to like Marvel movies, there's nothing but quips and jokes and shit, and gags, and, like, it's quiet action. It was very, like, kind of surreal watching it. But yeah, like if you haven't seen The Mummy 1999, I totally recommend watching it again. I don't think I think I mentioned it on here. I don't think I did or not. But I've been wanting to go see the movie for a while. I've been just kind of like I would like to see The Mummy again. Just randomly popped in my head one day like a few years ago. I was like, I would love to see The Mummy again. I don't remember scene for scene, but I remember like enjoying it and watching it again. You know, it's not a review of The Mummy. It's not a review video of The Mummy, but like watching it again. Actually is a really good movie. Like it's really fucking good. I really enjoyed that shit. Like a lot of jokes I know I missed out on when I was little, when I was 9 years old, 1999. You know, I really I caught on now. Like I caught more the jokes. Like when the guy was like, "Ugh, America." They're on a boat and they're like, "Yeah!" Like they got American guys shooting the guns. Like you know, it looked like a western, and the European guys like, Americans. You know, that was hilarious to me now because, like, you know, I'm older now and I know more about the whole American jokes or this and Europeans like this type of thing. Also, I did not realize that movie took place in 1930s, in the 30s. That went over my head for decades now because maybe I didn't see the little thing at the bottom that says, you know, ancient Egypt. Then like when it goes to current day is 1930. You know, I really didn't realize that at all. It was like 1938 or some shit like that. I did not realize that. It's not really obvious because like they're I don't know, it's just not really obvious. But yeah, like even like the way the scene transitions, like some are swipes, some are like it goes right to the next scene. It feels really 80s, and maybe like it was some kind of script that was being passed around for years, and they go, "Oh, you got that Mummy script? Let me, can you mind just making a movie out of it now? We're kind of like short on movies right now, us here at Universal, you know." Yeah, I would have wanted to tip my hat to Brendan Fraser for that movie because it's really good. It's really good, you know. But we'll talk about you know just the fatigue of like or the fatigue they say that no one's going to movies anymore. We don't have superhero fatigue. We don't have going out in public fatigue. We have shitty movie fatigue because a lot of these movies just don't care for anymore. I mean, just like how the MCU has dropped the ball, it held us by our nuts for like pre-time skip, during the time skip, especially during the time skip, and post time skip. MCU held fucking us all, like you know. But then, like right after my time skip ended, I saw it. I think let me see. My time skip ended. Captain Marvel and Endgame I saw in theaters. Um, and then like they kind of dropped the ball. You know, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was really great. I would never talk shit about that movie. It's like they have a little movie here and there, and like it's like there's nothing but shit. Love and Thunder was awful. I watched that on Disney Plus. Love and Thunder was awful. Um, what else? I wasn't like the other ones. I'm not interested in like the Internals. I'm not interested in at all. Shang Fu. I think I want to see that, and I just kind of like didn't have time. I just forgot about it. I heard good things. I heard mediocre things. I really don't know. All I know is like they fight in the subways for some reason. That's all I really know about that movie. Like I haven't brought it up. I don't see anybody bring it up. Like, oh man, Shang Fu was great. You know, I haven't seen any of the TV series. It's like there's gonna be fucking research papers done and chapters and business books about how Marvel has just dropped the ball on their whole movie franchise they had. You know, they had going. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I'm just rambling now, but yeah, just how great movies used to be. Like, we don't have fucking movie. We have shitty movie fatigue. Like, there's not really any movies I've seen in the last this year I wanted to see. I kind of want to see that new movie with the Asian people. What the fuck is that noise? The Jordan Peele movie with the Asian people. That looked all right. Monkey Man. Yeah, I wanted to see that. That looked all right from the trailers. Then the new one right now with Boy Fights World. That looked all right. You know, I don't know, maybe I'll end up going to see that one these days. But yeah, other than that, like nothing has really like piqued my interest, and it seems like mainstream wise, nothing really is popping. Like the superhero fatigue thing. Like I liked the Batman with Robert Pattinson. You know, I saw the Robert Pattinson, the Twilight guy, but it actually was a good movie. Like I like the whole ground down to earth Batman, down to earth superhero movies. Like Captain America movies are all down to earth for the most part. You know, they're like regular people doing regular things. You know, you watch a Guardians movie, you're watching superhero like powers and shit. You watch a Thor movies, people with powers. Captain America movies it's more like humans in costumes, you know, like the Batman was. It was humans in costumes. It was like more down to earth, you know. I love the Flash. I haven't cried in theaters in a while. If you cry, you know, I will never talk down about that movie. I love the whole multiverse thing. I do really love the multiverse thing. I'll make a video about that later on, but I love the multiverse concept that movies are starting to do. Mostly superhero movies are doing this. I mean, but the whole like we have so many stories we can tell. We're not just tied down to one canon. We can go, hey, also, here's one, like, half a movie of, like, something going on, like, what if this happened, what if that happened, what if this happened, what if that happened, you know? And here we are. So anyway, yeah. But it's just like, but just going back to The Mummy and just how great that movie was, and, you know, let's talk about, you know, woke Hollywood and how we just gotta talk about it, you know, like, watching some certain scenes in that movie is like, oh, they'd never do this. Like, I don't say that, but the fact that I see that written all the time and seeing people complain all the time online and like people with power complaining, which means the people with power complaining can actually make changes and shit, you know, in the media that we enjoy. Like there was a scene where Brendan Fraser kisses the one main love interest, and I remember not liking her back in the day. Like I didn't think she was all that, but she is really gorgeous. Like I don't know what I mean, maybe my taste just changed. But like, you know, I thought like she was all right, you know. But now I'm like, yeah, I see what Brendan was looking at, you know. But it's the whole the whole movie had a bunch of like shit where I'm like, oh my god, they can't do that anymore, they can't do this anymore, they can't do that anymore. And I hate that we now have that as a coined phrase. They can't make this anymore, they can't do this anymore. Because like, who the fuck is they, and who is stopping them from making, you know, actual whatever they want to, you know? It's some underlying force that's putting a fist in us. It's like, no, you cannot do this because my diversity. And also, like, there was no diversities in there. Like, you would think like, oh, here goes the black guy. They had to put the black guy in there. Here goes whatever. But like, it's takes place in Egypt. They got like Egyptian people in there. You know, it's just like, I don't know what I'm saying right now. But like, you know, it's like, it felt like it was a movie that they were free to make without a bunch of restrictions to it. That's what it felt like watching that movie from 1999. It was like they're making it, and this is how we're gonna make it. We don't have any oversayers, and we gotta worry about what people online think, because what the fuck is online? It's 1999. I mean, it was there, but like, I mean, what? Who's on there? 3 people? You know, this is what I'm saying. But yeah, it's Sunday right now. It's Sunday at 5. I should record this yesterday when I went. But it was like I went to a sex club last night, and it was alright. It was like a swingers like club. It was like, a bunch of gay guys walking around with the dicks in their hand, and there was like swingers. And I walked in there. One girl was like blowing off six guys in a circle. Like I couldn't get in there because it was they already had they already like was covering her, and all I could do was like look between, look over shoulders and shit. Like it was like, yeah, it was that kind of thing. I recommend it. Just to be openly sexually like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So I probably won't upload this like fucking late in that tonight or Sunday or Monday. So like, it was in theaters this weekend, and I mean they didn't make a big fuss about it. Star Wars Episode 1 has come back in theaters. Like May 4th, they always put Star Wars movies in theaters, so I don't know why they're making a big. I mean, it's like the anniversary. This is also the anniversary of this too. 25 years, I believe. I think did Phantom Menace come out in 1999 too? Either that was 2000 or 1999, but they're making a big fuss about the Phantom Menace come back in theaters. I don't think I'm gonna see that again. I remember seeing that in theaters. I remember seeing that. It was a big. Remember the Taco Bell had little medallion things you could collect. I don't think I'm gonna go see that one in theaters. Maybe 3 Revenge of the Sith I'll go see in theaters, but like 1 is like just it's good for the memes. It's good for the Darth Maul fight at the end. But I really don't think I want to see that movie. I mean the pod racing scene, okay, the Darth Maul scene is like mostly just memes. Like the prequels are done, but I don't know how we memed the prequels to being good movies all of a sudden. Like those are hated, and now we have like it's a bad writing does not equal a good movie. 1 30-second scene of bad writing should not equal. Oh, actually, I think we need to overthink if we hate these movies or not. That's not how it works. It does not deserve a 2-hour YouTube video essay about maybe we overlooked Star Wars, the prequels. But yeah, I still have yet to see the last. What was the last one? Somehow Palpatine Returns. I have yet to see that movie. That's all I know of that movie is Somehow Palpatine Returns. I'm not even joking. That's all I know about the movie, and like I don't know, one day I'll probably get around to watching it. But yeah, what the fuck am I talking about now? So yeah, it was. I'm just it was so real watching it. Like there's a lot of quiet scenes in that movie too. Like there's no dialogue, it's all action, and I'm watching it like this is like they just don't make movies like this anymore. Not like that, but like the way it's shot, the way it's like edited, the way they're talking, the scene transitions. It's a really good time capsule. Like my hats off to Brendan Fraser again. It's a great movie. Like for real, I wish you guys saw it in the theaters if you saw it in the theaters. But yeah, rewatch that movie. It's a great popcorn flick. I love the writing. The comedy it's hilarious. I'm in there laughing my ass off at a handful of times, and cause jokes I didn't really get. As I'm older now, I'm more aware of things I'm watching and stuff, and I'm seeing shit in the background I'm laughing at, and they're talking, the dialogue is funny to me now. It's different. It's very different. There's a lot of also weird things, like the one airplane pilot, there's a bunch of useless characters. They introduce characters as why did he die like that? Why did the guy stay behind and die? But it seems like he was just there just to give us some exposition. Then he just died afterwards. It's a lot of shit like that. Whereas maybe he had a bigger role in the rough draft, and they were like, well, I mean, we don't have any use for you now, so maybe let's just kill you off somehow, some way. Anyway, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, The Mummy 1999, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the style of filmmaking from that movie, and just it's just sad that we gotta just keep watching old movies to go to the movies, because I remember what was it? I keep forgetting what it's called. I know there's Fathom, Fandangos, but a lot of F's. One of those 3 they always do this all every year. They have they bring the Miyazaki movies back, like G Kids. They bring a bunch of anime stuff back, and put in theaters, watch it on a big screen, which I enjoy. I enjoy all this shit, but it's kind of sad that we gotta just keep watching old shit to keep these dying companies afloat. There's a bunch of AMC theaters around me that have in the last 5 years have all gone. During COVID, before COVID, after COVID, a lot of movie theaters are gone now. And the only way to keep us going to the ones that exist now is just putting shit that we already seen 10 years ago back into theaters. For I don't know. It wasn't a packed house, but it was a decent amount of people there, you know. So yeah, 15 minutes is too much to hear me rambling. All right, guys. So I'm growing my hair out. I got stuff in here right now. I got to pick it out a little more. But I like those. I like these little like spikes in them though. Like, cause I didn't pick it out for a while, so these are just tangled up hair. Not me doing it. This is natural. Like this is natural shit. How like it's this like that's the natural fucking. It's just twisted up by itself with me just laying on it all for months without picking it. But yeah, like I kind of like the texture of it. It looks different, you know. But I'm trying to make it get bigger, you know. So I can't wear hats pretty much sometimes. Cause like the hat was like I was wearing a hat so it can grow underneath. So you know, cause like with black hair, it's like it looks horrible until it gets to a point where it doesn't look horrible anymore. If you gotta understand, you know, it's like you gotta just keep fucking maintaining it and shit. And oh my god. So I'll just put a hat over it till it grows to a certain point, you know. But I was at that certain point now where I can't wear a hat. Now it's just hair, you know. But anyway, it looks like it's accidentally textured. It's like it's an accident that is like it's spiking around me. Like none of this shit was on purpose. It just happened to be like that, you know. But yeah, anyway, let me get out of here. It's 16 minutes. I did another whole minute of me just saying dumb shit. All right, see you later, bye.